What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I'm going to bring you my review of the DGA SP line Hurricane. The DGA SP line Hurricane, in my opinion, is the most similar to DGA's disc that would resemble like a destroyer. So if you like throwing destroyers, but you don't like Innova or you don't want to throw Discraft, DGA makes a very good alternative in this disc. So the SP line plastic, it looks like it would be that slippery champion material, but their SP line is a little bit softer. I wouldn't say it's as soft as like G-Star, but it has a really nice grip to it, so you can really sink your fingers into it and feel like you have a solid grip on the disc. Especially, one thing I like about these discs is they're a lot more stiff on the rim and then a little bit softer in the middle. So when you feel like you're pressing your thumb in there, boom, especially if you want to throw really far, you want to bring that thumb in closer to the middle of the disc, you can really have a nice firm grip on it and put some pressure on there, and you really feel like you're getting some press on the disc. So if you like that feel of a stiff rim but a little bit softer in the middle, then this would be a really good plastic option for you. Now obviously it looks good, it feels good, but does it fly good? My thoughts on that is that it flies sort of like, now don't freak out when I say this, but it kind of has that, if I was to compare it to a destroyer, it would kind of fly like those 2 and 3 line Avery Jenkins destroyers. They don't go, this doesn't go quite as far, and it doesn't have quite as much flip, but it definitely has flip to it, and it definitely flies very similarly to that. So when I say it flies similar to the Avery destroyers, you can put it out on hyzer or even slightly flat, and this thing's gonna pick up, turn to the right a bit, and then always have that reliable fade. Now those Avery destroyers are notorious for having big distance because of the easy turn with a reliable finish. This disc has an easy turn and a reliable finish. Again, it's not an Avery destroyer, so it's not the same thing. So don't get this thinking it's an Avery destroyer, but I would say that the flight is very comparable, but it just doesn't go quite as far. With that being said, this is a very good workhorse driver that you can throw backhand and forehand. On this disc, I have a pretty torquey forehand, and I throw my forehands between like maybe 375 and 425 on a good rip. I can really load on this thing, boom, pop it. I have a good amount of torque, and I tend to turn things over with my forehand. I don't really roll my wrist, but I tend to turn discs over pretty easily on forehand from the off-axis torque. And with that being said, this disc held up really well to forehand throws, and if I was to throw a full DGA bag, I would backhand and forehand this disc, and I really liked it, and I found it to be quite reliable, and this would be like my main staple driver. So if I was to go to DGA, this would take the place of probably my destroyer and my Wraith. I would just carry a few in a few different plastics. With that being said, that's my review of the DGA SP line Hurricane. I really like this disc. I think they did a really nice job. Again, not too flat, not too domey. The plastic looks really good. It's got the nice sparkly metal flake in it. SP line, very good plastic, very good mold. DGA, thumbs up, good job. Thank you for watching. This is Iceberg TV. If you want to check out merch or become a patron, the links are in the description below if you want to support the channel. Thank you for watching. This is Iceberg TV, and take care.